Detailed summary on the book. In Sheep's Clothing, Understanding and Dealing with Manipulative People by George K. Simon. Part 1. Understanding Manipulative Personalities. Introduction. Covert aggression, the heart of manipulation. In his book, In Sheep's Clothing, Understanding and Dealing with Manipulative People, George K. Simon examines the behavior of manipulative individuals and how they use covert aggression to manipulate others. Simon defines covert aggression as a subtle and indirect form of aggression, often disguised as helpfulness or concern. Manipulative individuals use covert aggression to control and dominate others, often without their knowledge. In this summary, we will explore the main ideas and important points from the chapter, Introduction, Covert Aggression, the Heart of Manipulation. Simon defines covert aggression and discusses the different forms it can take. He describes how manipulative individuals use covert aggression to control and manipulate others, often without their knowledge. Simon identifies 5 main types of covert aggression: passive aggression, smear campaigns, scapegoating, playing the victim, and gaslighting. Simon describes the different types of personalities that are most likely to engage in manipulative behavior. He identifies 3 main types of manipulative personalities: aggressive, passive-aggressive, and covert-aggressive. Simon explains how these personalities use different tactics to manipulate others and how they differ in their approach. Simon discusses the tactics that manipulative individuals use to control and dominate others. He describes how manipulative individuals use tactics such as guilt-tripping, shaming, and blaming to control others. Simon explains how these tactics work and how they can be identified. Simon discusses the dynamics of manipulative relationships. He describes how manipulative individuals use relationships to control and manipulate others. Simon explains how manipulative individuals often seek out relationships with individuals who are vulnerable or insecure. Simon provides strategies for coping with manipulative individuals. He explains how to identify manipulative behavior and how to set boundaries to protect oneself from manipulation. Simon also discusses the importance of self-awareness and self-care in dealing with manipulative individuals. George K. Simon's book, In Sheep's Clothing, Understanding and Dealing with Manipulative People, provides a comprehensive examination of manipulative behavior and the use of covert aggression to control and dominate others. Simon identifies the different types of manipulative personalities, tactics, and relationships that manipulative individuals use to manipulate others. He also provides strategies for coping with manipulative individuals and protecting oneself from manipulation. Overall, this book is an essential resource for anyone who wants to understand and deal with manipulative individuals. Chapter 2, Aggressive and Covert Aggressive Personalities. In Chapter 2 of In Sheep's Clothing, Understanding and Dealing with Manipulative People, George K. Simon examines the different types of personalities that are most likely to engage in manipulative behavior. Simon identifies 3 main types of manipulative personalities: aggressive, passive-aggressive, and covert-aggressive. Aggressive personalities. Aggressive personalities are those who use direct and overt aggression to get their way. They may use physical force, verbal threats, or other forms of intimidation to control others. According to Simon, aggressive personalities may be easier to spot than other types of manipulative individuals because their behavior is more obvious. Aggressive individuals may have a history of violence or have difficulty controlling their anger. Passive-aggressive personalities. Passive-aggressive personalities are those who use indirect and subtle forms of aggression to manipulate others. They may use sarcasm, subtle insults, or other forms of passive resistance to get their way. According to Simon, passive-aggressive personalities may be more difficult to spot than aggressive personalities because their behavior is less obvious. Passive-aggressive individuals may appear to be helpful or cooperative on the surface, but may be hostile or resentful underneath. Covert-aggressive personalities. Covert-aggressive personalities are those who use subtle and indirect forms of aggression to control and manipulate others. They may use tactics such as guilt-tripping, shaming, or blaming to get their way. According to Simon, covert-aggressive individuals may be the most difficult to spot because their behavior is often disguised as helpfulness or concern. Covert-aggressive individuals may use their charm and social skills to manipulate others. Simon notes that while there are differences between aggressive, passive-aggressive, and covert-aggressive personalities, they all share a common trait: the desire for control. Manipulative individuals use different tactics to achieve this control, but the end result is the same. Simon emphasizes the importance of recognizing manipulative behavior in all its forms, whether it is overt or covert. In addition, Simon notes that manipulative individuals often use a combination of aggressive, passive-aggressive, and covert-aggressive tactics depending on the situation. For example, an individual may use aggressive tactics when they feel threatened, passive-aggressive tactics when they feel powerless, and covert-aggressive tactics when they want to manipulate others without their knowledge. Overall, Chapter 2 of In Sheep's Clothing highlights the different types of manipulative personalities and their tactics. Understanding these personalities and their behavior is crucial in recognizing and dealing with manipulative individuals. Chapter 3, The Determination to Win. In Chapter 3 of In Sheep's Clothing, Understanding and Dealing with Manipulative People, George K. Simon discusses the common trait among manipulative individuals, the determination to win. Simon notes that manipulative individuals often see relationships as a competition, and their goal is to win at all costs. Simon identifies several reasons why manipulative individuals are so determined to win. They have a strong need for control. Manipulative individuals often feel a strong need to control their environment and the people around them. They may see relationships as a way to gain power and control over others. They have a sense of entitlement. Manipulative individuals may feel entitled to get what they want, regardless of the cost to others. They may see themselves as superior to others and believe that they deserve special treatment. They lack empathy. Manipulative individuals may have difficulty understanding or caring about the feelings of others. They may see people as objects to be used for their own benefit, rather than as individuals with their own needs and desires. They have a win-lose mentality. Manipulative individuals often see relationships as a zero-sum game, where one person's gain is another person's loss. They may view compromise or cooperation as weakness, and believe that winning is the only way to achieve their goals. Simon notes that manipulative individuals often use a variety of tactics to win, including deception, manipulation, and coercion. They may use flattery, charm, or other forms of emotional manipulation to gain the trust and cooperation of others. They may also use threats, intimidation, or other forms of coercion to get what they want. Simon emphasizes the importance of recognizing the determination to win in manipulative individuals, as it can help people protect themselves from manipulation. He advises individuals to set clear boundaries and assert themselves when dealing with manipulative people. He also notes that it is important to recognize when a relationship is unhealthy or manipulative, and to seek help if necessary. Overall, Chapter 3 of In Sheep's Clothing highlights the importance of recognizing the determination to win in manipulative individuals. Understanding this trait can help individuals protect themselves from manipulation and maintain healthy relationships. Chapter 4, The Unbridled Quest for Power. In Chapter 4 of In Sheep's Clothing, Understanding and Dealing with Manipulative People, George K. Simon delves into the topic of power and how manipulative individuals use it to achieve their goals. Simon notes that the unbridled quest for power is a common trait among manipulative individuals, and they often use various tactics to achieve it. Simon identifies several reasons why manipulative individuals are driven by the quest for power. They have a strong need for control. Manipulative individuals often have a strong need to control their environment and the people around them. They may see power as a way to achieve this control. They have a sense of entitlement. Manipulative individuals may feel entitled to power and control, and may believe that they deserve it more than others. They lack empathy. Manipulative individuals may have difficulty understanding or caring about the feelings of others. They may see power as a way to achieve their goals, regardless of the cost to others. They have a need for validation. Manipulative individuals may seek power as a way to validate their self-worth or importance. Simon notes that manipulative individuals often use various tactics to gain and maintain power. These tactics may include intimidation. Manipulative individuals may use threats or other forms of intimidation to gain power over others. Emotional manipulation. Manipulative individuals may use emotional manipulation, such as flattery or charm, to gain the trust and cooperation of others. Deception. Manipulative individuals may use lies or other forms of deception to achieve their goals. Coercion. Manipulative individuals may use coercion, such as blackmail or threats, to gain power over others. Simon emphasizes the importance of recognizing the quest for power in manipulative individuals, as it can help individuals protect themselves from manipulation. He advises individuals to set clear boundaries and assert themselves when dealing with manipulative people. He also notes that it is important to recognize when a relationship is unhealthy or manipulative, and to seek help if necessary. Overall, Chapter 4 of In Sheep's Clothing highlights the importance of recognizing the unbridled quest for power in manipulative individuals. Understanding this trait can help individuals protect themselves from manipulation and maintain healthy relationships. Chapter 5, The Penchant for Deception and Seduction. In Chapter 5 of In Sheep's Clothing, Understanding and Dealing with Manipulative People, George K. Simon explores the manipulative tactic of deception and seduction. Simon notes that manipulative individuals often use deception and seduction to gain the trust and cooperation of others, and ultimately to achieve their goals. Simon identifies several reasons why manipulative individuals are drawn to deception and seduction. They want to avoid confrontation. Manipulative individuals may use deception and seduction as a way to avoid confrontation or conflict. They want to gain the upper hand. Manipulative individuals may use deception and seduction as a way to gain the upper hand in a relationship or situation. They want to maintain control. Manipulative individuals may use deception and seduction as a way to maintain control over others. They want to avoid accountability. Manipulative individuals may use deception and seduction as a way to avoid being held accountable for their actions. Simon notes that manipulative individuals often use various tactics to deceive and seduce others. These tactics may include lying. Manipulative individuals may lie to gain the trust and cooperation of others. Flattery. Manipulative individuals may use flattery to make others feel good about themselves and gain their trust. Charm. Manipulative individuals may use charm to create a positive impression and gain the trust and cooperation of others. Emotional manipulation. Manipulative individuals may use emotional manipulation, such as guilt or pity, to gain the trust and cooperation of others. Simon emphasizes the importance of recognizing deception and seduction in manipulative individuals, as it can help individuals protect themselves from manipulation. He advises individuals to be skeptical of flattery and charm, and to look for consistency in a person's behavior. He also notes that it is important to set clear boundaries and assert oneself when dealing with manipulative people. Overall, Chapter 5 of In Sheep's Clothing highlights the importance of recognizing the manipulative tactic of deception and seduction. Understanding this trait can help individuals protect themselves from manipulation and maintain healthy relationships. Chapter 6, Fighting Dirty. In Chapter 6 of In Sheep's Clothing, Understanding and Dealing with Manipulative People, George K. Simon explores the manipulative tactic of fighting dirty. Simon notes that manipulative individuals often use dirty tactics in order to gain an advantage over others. Simon identifies several reasons why manipulative individuals are drawn to fighting dirty. They want to avoid losing. Manipulative individuals may use dirty tactics in order to avoid losing a conflict or argument. They want to maintain control. Manipulative individuals may use dirty tactics in order to maintain control over a situation or relationship. They want to punish others. Manipulative individuals may use dirty tactics in order to punish those who they perceive as a threat or challenge. Simon notes that manipulative individuals often use various tactics to fight dirty. These tactics may include playing the victim. Manipulative individuals may play the victim in order to gain sympathy or to make others feel guilty. Blaming others. Manipulative individuals may blame others in order to deflect attention away from themselves. Name-calling and insults. Manipulative individuals may use name-calling and insults in order to degrade others and make them feel inferior. Threats and intimidation. Manipulative individuals may use threats and intimidation in order to gain control over others. Simon emphasizes the importance of recognizing dirty tactics in manipulative individuals, as it can help individuals protect themselves from manipulation. He advises individuals to stay calm and not to engage in dirty tactics themselves. He also notes that it is important to set clear boundaries and to assert oneself when dealing with manipulative people. Overall, Chapter 6 of In Sheep's Clothing highlights the importance of recognizing the manipulative tactic of fighting dirty. Understanding this trait can help individuals protect themselves from manipulation and maintain healthy relationships. Chapter 7, The Impaired Conscience. In Chapter 7 of In Sheep's Clothing, Understanding and Dealing with Manipulative People, George K. Simon explores the concept of the impaired conscience. Simon notes that manipulative individuals often have an impaired conscience, which allows them to engage in unethical and manipulative behavior without feeling guilt or remorse. Simon identifies several reasons why manipulative individuals may have an impaired conscience. They have a sense of entitlement. Manipulative individuals may believe that they are entitled to whatever they want, regardless of the impact on others. They lack empathy. Manipulative individuals may have difficulty understanding or caring about the feelings of others. They have a distorted sense of reality. Manipulative individuals may have a distorted view of reality, which allows them to justify their manipulative behavior. They lack self-awareness. Manipulative individuals may lack self-awareness, which prevents them from recognizing the impact of their behavior on others. Simon notes that manipulative individuals often engage in unethical and manipulative behavior in order to achieve their goals. They may use lies, deceit, and other tactics to manipulate others and get what they want. However, because of their impaired conscience, they do not feel guilt or remorse for their actions. Simon emphasizes the importance of recognizing the impaired conscience in manipulative individuals, as it can help individuals protect themselves from manipulation. He advises individuals to be wary of individuals who seem to have a sense of entitlement, lack empathy, or have a distorted view of reality. He also notes that it is important to set clear boundaries and to assert oneself when dealing with manipulative people. Overall, Chapter 7 of In Sheep's Clothing highlights the importance of recognizing the impaired conscience in manipulative individuals. Understanding this trait can help individuals protect themselves from manipulation and maintain healthy relationships. Chapter 8, Abusive, Manipulative Relationships. In Chapter 8 of In Sheep's Clothing, Understanding and Dealing with Manipulative People, George K. Simon explores the dynamics of abusive, manipulative relationships. Simon notes that manipulative individuals often engage in abusive behavior in order to control and dominate their partners. Simon identifies several characteristics of abusive, manipulative relationships. The abuser maintains control. The manipulative individual in the relationship will often maintain control over their partner through various tactics such as emotional abuse, physical violence, or financial control. The victim feels trapped. The victim in the relationship may feel trapped and unable to leave due to fear, dependence, or a lack of resources. The abuser blames the victim. The manipulative individual in the relationship may blame their partner for the abuse, often stating that the victim caused the abuse. Simon notes that abusive, manipulative relationships can have serious consequences for both the victim and the abuser. The victim may experience physical and emotional trauma, while the abuser may face legal consequences and social isolation. Simon emphasizes the importance of recognizing the signs of an abusive, manipulative relationship, as it can help individuals protect themselves from further harm. He advises individuals to seek support from trusted friends, family members, or professionals. He also notes that it is important to set clear boundaries and to assert oneself when dealing with manipulative people. Overall, Chapter 8 of In Sheep's Clothing highlights the importance of recognizing the dynamics of abusive, manipulative relationships. Understanding these dynamics can help individuals protect themselves from manipulation and maintain healthy relationships. Chapter 9, The Manipulative Child. In Chapter 9 of In Sheep's Clothing, Understanding and Dealing with Manipulative People, George K. Simon explores the topic of manipulative children. Simon notes that children can learn manipulative behavior from their parents, peers, or other influential adults in their lives. Simon identifies several characteristics of manipulative children. They use charm and manipulation. Manipulative children may use charm and manipulation to get what they want from others. They lack empathy. Manipulative children may have difficulty understanding or caring about the feelings of others. They blame others. Manipulative children may blame others for their problems or mistakes, instead of taking responsibility for their actions. They have a sense of entitlement. Manipulative children may believe that they are entitled to whatever they want, regardless of the impact on others. Simon notes that it is important for parents and caregivers to recognize manipulative behavior in children and to intervene appropriately. He advises parents to set clear boundaries and consequences for manipulative behavior, while also providing positive reinforcement for positive behavior. Simon also notes that it is important to understand the underlying causes of manipulative behavior in children. Children may engage in manipulative behavior due to insecurity, fear, or a lack of attention or affection. Addressing these underlying issues can help to reduce manipulative behavior. Overall, Chapter 9 of In Sheep's Clothing highlights the importance of recognizing manipulative behavior in children and intervening appropriately. Understanding the causes of manipulative behavior can help parents and caregivers address the issue effectively and promote healthy behavior in children. Part 2. Dealing effectively with manipulative people. Chapter 10, Recognizing the Tactics of Manipulation and Control. In Chapter 10 of In Sheep's Clothing, Understanding and Dealing with Manipulative People, George K. Simon explores the various tactics that manipulative individuals use to control and manipulate others. By understanding these tactics, individuals can better recognize and defend themselves against manipulation. Simon identifies several common tactics used by manipulative individuals. Denial and evasion. Manipulative individuals may deny or evade responsibility for their actions or behaviors, often shifting the blame onto others. Rationalization and justification. Manipulative individuals may use rationalization and justification to explain their behavior or to make it seem acceptable. Diversion and distraction. Manipulative individuals may divert attention away from the issue at hand or use distraction techniques to avoid addressing the problem. Charm and flattery. Manipulative individuals may use charm and flattery to manipulate others into doing what they want. Intimidation and threats. Manipulative individuals may use intimidation and threats to control others and get what they want. Gaslighting. Manipulative individuals may use gaslighting to make others doubt their own perceptions or sanity. Simon notes that manipulative individuals often use a combination of these tactics to control and manipulate others. He advises individuals to stay vigilant and to trust their instincts when they feel that they are being manipulated. Simon also emphasizes the importance of setting clear boundaries and asserting oneself when dealing with manipulative individuals. He notes that it is important to recognize when manipulation is occurring and to take steps to protect oneself from further harm. Overall, Chapter 10 of In Sheep's Clothing highlights the importance of recognizing the tactics of manipulation and control used by manipulative individuals. By understanding these tactics, individuals can better protect themselves from manipulation and maintain healthy relationships. Chapter 11, Redefining the Terms of Engagement. In Chapter 11 of In Sheep's Clothing, Understanding and Dealing with Manipulative People, George K. Simon explores the importance of redefining the terms of engagement when dealing with manipulative individuals. Simon emphasizes the need for individuals to set clear boundaries and to take a proactive approach when dealing with manipulative individuals. Simon notes that manipulative individuals often seek to control others by creating confusion, doubt, and fear. He argues that individuals can combat these tactics by setting clear boundaries and by communicating assertively. Simon advises individuals to take a proactive approach when dealing with manipulative individuals, rather than simply reacting to their behavior. Simon suggests several strategies for redefining the terms of engagement when dealing with manipulative individuals. Set clear boundaries. Simon emphasizes the importance of setting clear boundaries with manipulative individuals. This means clearly communicating what is and is not acceptable behavior, and enforcing these boundaries consistently. Use assertive communication. Simon advises individuals to communicate assertively when dealing with manipulative individuals. This means speaking up for oneself and expressing one's needs clearly and confidently. Stay vigilant. Simon notes that manipulative individuals may try to push boundaries or test limits. He advises individuals to stay vigilant and to recognize when manipulation is occurring. Seek support. Simon suggests that individuals seek support from friends, family, or professionals when dealing with manipulative individuals. This can provide validation, encouragement, and guidance. Simon also emphasizes the importance of self-care when dealing with manipulative individuals. He notes that manipulation can be emotionally draining and can take a toll on one's mental and physical health. Simon advises individuals to take care of themselves and to seek help if needed. Overall, Chapter 11 of In Sheep's Clothing highlights the importance of redefining the terms of engagement when dealing with manipulative individuals. By setting clear boundaries, communicating assertively, and staying vigilant, individuals can protect themselves from manipulation and maintain healthy relationships. Epilogue: Undisciplined Aggression in a Permissive Society. In the epilogue of In Sheep's Clothing, Understanding and Dealing with Manipulative People, George K. Simon reflects on the broader societal context of manipulative behavior. Simon argues that undisciplined aggression, which he defines as the tendency to use power in an unfair or manipulative manner, is increasingly common in modern society. Simon attributes this trend to several factors, including permissive parenting, social media, and a lack of consequences for bad behavior. He notes that these factors have contributed to a culture in which manipulation is often rewarded, rather than punished. Simon argues that combating undisciplined aggression requires a cultural shift. He emphasizes the importance of promoting empathy, respect, and responsibility in both individuals and society at large. Simon also calls for a greater focus on character development, both in children and in adults. Simon suggests several strategies for combating undisciplined aggression in society. Promote empathy. Simon argues that promoting empathy is essential for combating undisciplined aggression. He notes that empathy can help individuals understand the impact of their actions on others and can discourage manipulative behavior. Foster respect. Simon emphasizes the importance of fostering respect for oneself and others. This includes respecting boundaries, being honest, and treating others with kindness and fairness. Encourage responsibility. Simon argues that promoting responsibility can discourage manipulative behavior. This includes taking responsibility for one's actions, acknowledging mistakes, and working to make amends. Focus on character development. Simon suggests that character development should be a priority in both children and adults. This includes promoting virtues such as honesty, integrity, and compassion. Overall, the epilogue of In Sheep's Clothing highlights the broader societal context of manipulative behavior and emphasizes the need for a cultural shift towards empathy, respect, and responsibility. By promoting these values and focusing on character development, society can combat undisciplined aggression and foster healthier relationships.